YouTube and social media, peep this out, guys. It's Ian K back again with another one for you here at Little Caesars today to take a look at, of all things, something barbecue related. That's right, guys. Little Caesars has kicked up one of their classic pizzas with 3 barbecue infused meats, some barbecue sauce, and a smoke infused crust for what looks to be a real specialty pizza, very different from what they've had in the past. And I only say that because, in my opinion, stuff like this is usually found at places like the Yard House or maybe Cheesecake Factory because it's such a non-traditional type of pizza, if you even want to call that a pizza to begin with. I'll let you debate that in the comment section down below. So let's see what this new Smokehouse Pizza has to offer because it truly looks like one of the most unique items they've ever had on the menu here at Little Caesars. Let's peep this out.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza, more like barbecue, barbecue here at Little Caesars with their all-new Smokehouse Pizza. Wow, if there was ever a specialty pizza, this is definitely going to be it, guys. This really looks like a crazy assortment of meat here. What you're looking at is slow-smoked beef brisket. We've got pulled pork, Applewood-Smoked bacon, and a barbecue sauce that is lighting up my car pretty ridiculous right now, along with a smokehouse-infused crust on top of that. So very, very smoky, very sweet smelling in my car as well, and that's all on top of a classic Little Caesars pizza featuring all that mozzarella and Muenster cheese goodness that we know and love. But man, they do not skimp on the amount of meat that's on this thing for $9. Let's peep out this crust just a little bit closer, guys. As you can see, there is plenty of smokehouse seasoning in the very back, and the crust itself does have more of a reddish color as well. It really does feel very different compared to the traditional pizzas here at Little Caesar, probably more in line with the soft pretzel crust pizza, which still had that crust look, but more of the salted pretzel type of texture look to it. But I gotta say, overall, I am very much digging the smell in my car right now, and as I said earlier, there is plenty of meat on this pizza to satisfy just about any carnivore watching this review right now, guys, but it looks pretty fantastic. It's the all-new Smokehouse Pizza here at Little Caesars. Let's peep out this flavor. Well, they've definitely got the smokiness down pat because I've got plenty of smoky barbecue scent running around in my car pretty nicely right now, and that's on top of the sweetness that I'm smelling, believe it or not, from the barbecue sauce itself. It doesn't smell like pizza at all. That's the crazy thing about this. But I'm okay with that. I'm keeping an open mind, and I do have to say the crust itself is holding its composure pretty nicely as I'm holding this right now, guys. Very little floppage whatsoever. Let's just go for it. The Smokehouse Pizza, brand new here at Little Caesars. Well, it's definitely a strong barbecue sauce for sure, but I do have to say, although it looks like it's just kind of drizzled all over the top of the pizza, it's got a pungent kick to it, guys. It is very, very strong. It's kind of overtaking everything else that I'm chewing on this pizza right now. I'm not really tasting the meat too much. That's the only thing. Let's go in for another bite. I mean, it's okay. I'm kind of tasting some of the pulled pork, a little bit of the brisket, but guys, the barbecue sauce is crazy strong on this. I'm very surprised with all the meat that's on this. Not really one of the meats is standing out more than the other. Very, very strange. I guess it's true what they say about little goes a long way because the light drizzle of the barbecue sauce on the top is very strong. It pretty much overtakes all of the other flavors of the meats on this pizza. And as you can see, there is no tomato sauce underneath the cheese there, guys. The cheese itself, I gotta say, does not really stand out either. It really is just kind of there to hold all of the meat on top of the pizza as you're chewing. But man, this is just a straight up barbecue sauce pizza for sure. Very, very strong in that department. Wow, I'm really taken back by what the barbecue sauce is actually doing to this pizza. I mean, it's flavorful, don't get me wrong, but the star of the show should not be the barbecue sauce. I think it should be all the other meats on this, along with the cheese coming up on the back end. Let's see what the smokehouse seasoning does for the crust itself. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the back of this crust for sure. It's almost like a Lowry seasoned salt type of seasoning that they're using on this here. It's got a little bit of paprika, a light sweetness to it there, but a little bit of the smoke coming in on the back end. Definitely a highlight so far. But guys, if you want my opinion, I think that seasoning needs to be throughout the whole crust, not just the very back of it. I think that would make a huge difference. All right, we're gonna go for this bite right over here. We got a little bit of everything there. We've got the pulled pork, we've got the slow smoked brisket, we've got some of the Applewood-Smoked bacon in there, guys. It has just got to get better than what I'm having already. And I'm taking a big bite this time because I need something. Give me something other than barbecue sauce. Let's do it. Okay, it was better. I definitely got some of the pulled pork and the brisket in that one, but immediately coming up on the back end was that crazy barbecue sauce that just smothered the whole thing. Guys, this is kind of disappointing at the same time, but I am glad that I tried this. But I gotta be honest, the flavor profile on this one leans too much towards a sauce that completely smothers the whole experience overall, and that's really the sad thing about it. So on that bomb sexy for your face scale of 1 to 10, the new Smokehouse Pizza here at Little Caesars unfortunately gets a 6 out of 10. It definitely gets points for the Lowry style seasoning that I'm getting in the very back here, aka the Smokehouse seasoning on the crust. But overall, guys, it's just very, very strong barbecue sauce with very little flavor coming from all of the meats that are on it. Looks great for presentation. Flavor-wise, it is what it is. But of course, that's just my opinion as always. If you've been over to Little Caesars and you've given the new Smokehouse Pizza a shot, what did you guys personally think? Were my thoughts a little off base with this review? And if you really liked it, what did you really like about it? Drop a comment down below, definitely let me know. And that's it for now, gang. This is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out here at Little Caesars, taking a look at their all-new Smokehouse Pizza. I guess it sounded good on paper because we all know how this one turned out for me today. Guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell down below next to my channel name so you can be notified when new reviews drop, along with checking me out over at peepthisoutreviews.com. And keep in touch with me at all the addresses that you see right above me, because after all, this is Peep This Out, baby. You know how we do. We'll definitely talk to you next time. Stay frosty. Never judge a book by its cover. Enough said. All right, guys, until the next review, I'll talk to you soon.